Hey guys, what's up? It's Sebastian. I'm coming at you guys with another video today. Today's video is going to be about my 2026 camera gear, or my gear going into 2026. So this is going to cover everything through cameras, mics, backpacks, maybe even tripods, AirPods also. So let's dig into some of the gear I'm going to be going into 2026 with. So tag along with the ride, grab something to drink, and let's get started with the video. Alright guys, the first item we're going to start off with is my backpack. This is my camera bag, and this is pretty much my studio in a bag, so I'd say. So it carries anything from my MacBook, all my lenses for my camera, for the mirrorless camera actually, my DJI, my mics, and a few other things like the SD card reader, my mouse for my MacBook, and I think tripods too. They could fit. If they can fit, I take them. If they can't, oh well. So that's, yeah, this is a really good bag. I actually got it in Best Buy, and it was a pretty good deal for like, it was less than $100, I'm pretty sure. And it's very nice because it does like section off all of its like sections, so you can like store it safely. I'm not sure if you guys could see. It pretty much has every section for all of my lenses, my camera bodies, and it's very nice to like organize your stuff, because I used to have like a little baggie and that stuff wasn't very like doing it. I can only carry like a lens or two, and none of my real gear like my mics or my DJI would have to be in a separate little thing. So this is very helpful. It was probably one of my earlier investments towards videography and photography, but honestly it does all the job. It keeps all my equipment safe, because this equipment is not cheap. So 10 out of 10 recommend this. It is at Best Buy, so if you guys need it, get yourself one. It's very nice, and it's small. I like how small it is. Some bags are way too big and you don't need that. This is my perfect bag for the city to go to like a weekend trip, or I'm going to Italy soon. You guys are going to see that. This is coming to Italy with us, so 10 out of 10 recommend. And on to the next item for my 2026 January camera gear. So let's get to it. Alright guys, my next piece of gear that I'm going to be showing you guys is my speed flash. This thing is pretty recently I got this. It's a flash. So it helps because I have a 17 to 70 millimeter Tamron, so it's a kind of a larger zoom lens on the Sony a6100. So the stock flash casts a shadow because of the lens is so long. So this thing helps dramatically for any indoor shoots. Like my girlfriend's a big fan of indoor photography, or actually flash photography I should say, because every picture she takes she wants the flash. So 10 out of 10 recommend this. The only thing I might say is she's a big one, guys. She's like as big as my hand, like, and it has some weight to it, but I mean, for what I paid less than $100 for this. So, and if you know photography, flashes can get very expensive very quickly. So this is a great cheap solution. It takes great pictures. It is a TTL though, so it works automatically with the Sony. I don't got to do manual, none of that bull crap. So I recommend this if you're just looking for a good flash. And even I got this before I got the big Tamron lens, and I was doing it with the kit lens, and it did amazing photos. And if you guys are just even with the kit lens, guys, get yourself an external speed flash. You guys will not regret it, and it's gonna upgrade your photography to another level. So get yourself a speed flash. And on to the next item. Alright guys, for the next piece of gear I'm going to be showing you guys is the lenses. So these are probably my least used lenses, because the one I use most is the one I'm using right now, the Tamron 17 to 70. I'll talk all day about that lens, but these are a great alternative so when I'm not using this lens. So my Nifty 50, this has a lower f-stop. It's like 1.8 I'm pretty sure, and then you guys are 2.8, so a whole one stops down, so blur your background. So this is very good for like portraits, half body pictures, face pictures, like when you really want that really bokeh, creamy, distorted background. Okay, so, and it's very clean glass too, very sharp images too. It's a prime lens, so it should be. And we got this 55 to 210 millimeter, I think f2 3.5 to 5 point something. I'm not sure. I really don't use this lens much, but I do have an instance where I could have used it and I didn't have it, and I wish I had it, so it stays in my bag. I was at a hockey game, taking pictures of my girlfriend's brother because he plays hockey, and this lens did amazing for all the pictures except when he was in like the pen, I guess, or like penalty box. I can't really zoom. I couldn't zoom in more than like 105 millimeters or 70 millimeters. And that's where I need a little bit extra range just so I can get a photo of him. I didn't really care about the blurry background that much. I just wanted a picture of him in the box. So this is where this would have came such in handy, because sometimes you need that little bit of extra boost of zoom, and that's why I'm going to keep it in my bag, because I'm not making that same mistake one more time. So learn from your mistakes, guys, and on to the next item. All right, guys, for the next item, we have the DJI mic minis. These are some of the best mics you could get for the money. I highly recommend this to anyone looking for like a mic for your cameras or even for like your phone. This is an amazing amazing mic for what you pay for. I paid $100 for this, and brand new they retail for almost $200. So I just picked these up. This is a very nice pickup for me. I'm using it right now as we speak, so hopefully you guys are really clear. Hopefully that wasn't too loud for you guys with headphones, but if you guys need any sort of microphone for your phone, camera, and PC or anything, I highly recommend some of these. They're so portable, they're so light, you can stick them on anything. I was thinking about a big shotgun mic, but I'm thinking about it now. I wouldn't even be able to see myself because this has like the flip up screen I could see myself with. If I had that shotgun mic, I would not be able to see myself. And I like no wires and stuff, so, and I can take this anywhere with me. If I had a shotgun mic, I'd have to take the camera wherever you guys want to hear me. I could be in the next room and you guys could still hear me, so for the same price. So highly recommend, if you have a camera, sorry, the lighting's very not working with me, get yourself some DJI mic minis. This is not the newest brand, newest one either. They came out with the 3s. I'm pretty sure that's why it's so cheap, but man, like it comes with the transmitters, it comes with the receiver and everything. So get yourself some DJI mic minis, guys. They're pretty cheap. They are banned in the US now, starting January 2026. So hopefully it changes in the future, but it is sad because they are pretty much the best company when it comes to videography and stuff like that. So mic minis, guys. This is crucial for my filmmaking. On to the next. Alright, guys, my next item is gonna sound cliche. AirPods. Let's get a clear visual on these AirPods. These AirPods are honestly the best decision I ever had. I do have these Sony headphones. These are like the old wear something, I'm not sure. They're pretty good for over-ear headphones. I do recommend them maybe, but if you just need one pair of headphones, I recommend the AirPods, dude. Like, the size comparison between this and this is insane. Like just the size comparison for you guys. I can't live without these because I can just stuff these in my bag and I have noise cancellating headphones in 2 seconds. So I highly recommend these. These are the AirPod Pro 3s, I'm pretty sure. I got them with a gift card. They're like, I had a $50 gift card. They're like $150 for me. I had a gift card at the time and they were on sale too because of, I think it was Christmas, but get yourself some AirPods. You need them for your photography and videography. So AirPods. On to the next. All right, guys, we're getting down to the last couple items of my 2026 camera gear. So this is my DJI Action 5 Pro. It is honestly one of the best cameras I've ever owned in my entire life. It is paired with the DJI Mic Mini. This does not have a receiver. You guys do. So you'll see that in a little bit. This camera has been with me since for about a year now, and I've taken it anywhere from Colorado to the pool, to hiking, to pretty much anywhere you can imagine, Chicago, anywhere you can imagine. This camera's been with me, and it does not miss. It's the best grab and shoot camera I've ever experienced. The one con to it I will say is there's no zoom, correct? Like obviously it's not a real mirrorless camera, but it's waterproof, it's durable. I put it on my helmet when I'm in dirt bike riding or doing motocross. So no other camera could compete with that. Like even if I tried mounting you guys to my helmet, there's no way I could ever do that because you guys are just so heavy compared to this little guy that could be up right here, or right here. So this is great buy if you do want to get into filmmaking. I do use it a lot for my business too. My detailing business, I own a little small detailing business. I put it on my head, I detail my cars, and it's great content. I forget about it. They almost work kind of like meta glasses. So get yourself a DJI 5 Action 5 Pro, even though they're gonna get discontinued in America or not sold here because who knows what the government thing is called. So Action 5 Pro, guys, best camera, best action cam out there, better than GoPro. You know that. All right, guys, on to one of the final products before I have to switch cameras is my MacBook Air M3. This is honestly a great MacBook. The M5 is out, but it's really all the same stuff. It processes video so well, in my opinion. I know pros do it better, but for what I do, this does the job perfectly. Pictures are perfect on this. I could not imagine living or editing with a different sort of device. Like I know people that use iPads or their phones. Yeah, not me. My phone's already full in storage, and an iPad would be good for photos, but it would be terrible for videography. It'd be horrible editing 4K video. It'd be crashing all the time, and you can't use software like DaVinci Resolve or Adobe, stuff like that. So I got myself a MacBook. This is one of the best pieces of gear. If you don't have one, get yourself one because this has saved me so many like hassles because I don't have a phone, and processing video and sending pictures through a MacBook is so much more convenient than through your phone. And the only thing I do wish I did have on this is an external SSD so I could just not eat up my internal storage on the MacBook. But for now, for what I do, this is perfect. SSD is coming real soon. You'll see that in a future vlog. But MacBook M3. I have a couple cool little stickers just to show you guys I like DJI. So on to the last couple items. I think it's just you guys. So switching to the DJI Action 5. Alright guys, on to the last and final piece of gear for my 2026 or going into 2026 is my Sony a6100. I kind of wish I was filming on it right now just so you guys could get a real nice close-up of how it looks. But this was a gift for my birthday about a year ago, or in 6 months ago I'd say, and it came with the kit lens and that's it. I put the Tamron 17-70 on there. This lens is honestly amazing for anything and everything. It's like my grab and go lens. Don't need to grab any other lens except if I want to do specific kind of shootings like with the 50mm or like the telephoto lens. So this is my camera. I tried to film it with it as much as possible. The DJI is just way easier to film with just because it's just so small. It's the size of like my palm almost. I can take it out, film with it. It does have built-in stabilization, so that's great, so it's not so shaky. But with this, if I'm talking straight to the camera, having like one-on-one conversations with you guys, 9 times out of 10, I will be using this just because the quality is insane. The sensor is almost triple the size or double the size of what you guys have, and if you know cameras, sensors is the only thing that pretty much matters. I mean, arguably. So I do have the DJI Horseshoe on it to run the mics. I was running the mic. You guys are right here, tiny guys right here, but we do use separate mics for the DJI and for the Sony. So if you guys don't have a APC or mirrorless camera, I highly recommend the Sony a6100, a6400, or Sony in general because it has great videos. You can do photography and videos. Canon is more for photography if you not shading down on Canon, but I love Sony. So this is the setup, one last 360. and we're gonna be making lots of videos this year, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. This was my 2026 gear review / overhaul. So see you guys in the next video.